mean, that movie, I mean, with the scene, with that shot when they did the thing. Wait. What's the date? It's been 2 weeks! Fuck! Hey guys, xthedarkone here for a catch-up, I guess, because, yeah, it's been 2 weeks since I've done a Vrain review. Last week was an absolute nightmare, did not have time, and the only time I did have, I spent watching Star Wars, The Last Jedi, and wow, I know there's very divided, that film, okay, I'm on the side that thought it was bloody awesome, alright, go see it. If you're a Star Wars fan, go see it. Anyway, we're back with the Vrain train. It's Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, depending on when I actually get this episode edited and uploaded. But I'm gonna do a special twofer for you. So let's hop onto the Vrain train and talk about Yu-Gi-Oh Vrains, episode 31 and episode 32. So, episode 31 first. Let's get into this. Right, the duel went off, and it was a duel. It was a great duel between Revolver and Ghost Girl. Again, I'm not going to go into all the details about all the turns that were made. I think if you haven't seen that already, don't watch my show before watching the episode. You watch the show. You don't need to see me tell you the details when you can go watch the show. But yeah, it was a great duel. Revolver, he was just like playing his stuff. We saw a couple of new dragons from him, which I'm looking forward to because I do plan to make a Revolver deck, and I just love more dragons. Going on, Ghost Girl's like, right, he's gonna try and get that Tropologic dragon out, so she's doing everything she can to prevent that. He eventually does get Tropologic dragon out, and he's like, yeah, I'm here now, but Ghost Girl easily shuts it down. It's like, no, I've got these effects. Boom, boom, boom. Your card is now useless. You can't use it. Then she ends up knocking it back to his hand, aka the extra deck, and she's essentially putting on lack. Usos on lack. Sorry, that's a wrestling thing. But yeah, she gets that down, and she really turns the duel around, and she's like, right, I'm gonna beat him. She starts throwing stuff at him, and you know, he's like, right, she gets him down, she whittles down his life points, and she's like, right, this is it now. That trap card is laid, clearly can't stop me. I'm going to end this duel, go for it. She goes to end the attack, and Playmaker just kind of, not Playmaker, Revolver kind of smiles. He's just like, you don't understand the power I have. Reveal trap card. And we actually don't see the trap card. It could have just been fucking Mirror Force for all we know, but we didn't see the trap card. It was a big flash of light, and then the monster that was chasing Playmaker kind of disappeared, fell through the floor. So then Playmaker went down there because he heard Ghost Girl, whatever. So he went down and he met up with Ghost Girl as that turn was finishing up, I guess. So whatever that card did, it basically wiped out Ghost Girl's monsters or something. So yeah, when Playmaker just came back, he didn't, you know, we didn't see what the card did. We just saw that it had decimated Ghost Girl's field, and Revolver's like, right, I've got my life points down to less than 1,000 or whatever his Storm Access thing is. She's like, no, I'm not gonna let you. She used her ability, I believe it was, or a card effect that she used against Yusuke, and she was like, right, if I draw a monster card, you gain its attack, but she draws that card that has 0 attack, and he's like, looks like you got shit luck, can't draw for shit. And so his effect, his Storm Access goes off. Summons a new card, a new Tropologic dragon. I can't remember the name, but it was awesome. It was fantastic. He was allowed, when it summoned, he was able to summon. Oh no, that wasn't it. He summoned that, but then he special summoned his Defrag dragon back with its effect, which I'm actually glad Defrag Dragon's effect was so specific because it meant that Sniffer Dragon, you know, has another meaning in that deck, because he had 3 of those Sniffer Dragons in his deck, and he's like, right, I need to remove 3 of those to special summon Defrag Dragon. And then this Tropologic Dragon's effect is basically something along the lines of it can destroy a monster and destroy all the face down cards, and I think deal 500 damage for each card it destroys. Have I read that correctly? And then he just laid waste. He just laid waste to Ghost Girl. You can tell she was defeated because her hair exploded out and was all wavy. That's like an anime. That is an anime trope for female characters, especially in Yu-Gi-Oh. Happened with Blue Angel when she got beat. Her hair went and just flailed out everywhere. Happened with Ghost Girl. And yeah, so they were defeated, I guess. And Ghost Girl crashed down their playmaker. She's like, oh, I'm sorry I couldn't beat him, but here, take the data. She passes on the data to Playmaker, and she's like, you gotta do it now. And she vanishes, and she gets turned into data and disappears. And Revolver's like, yeah, this is my end game. This is it. You want to stop me now? The only way to do it is to beat me in a duel. And then everything starts crumbling and cracking and shaking. And then Ignis logs out Playmaker, and Shiz is going down. Shiz is going down to Brown Town. And that was the end of episode 31. Moving on to episode 32, and everything's gone to shit. It's pretty dark. It's gone really dark. Like, the Vrains is just shattering. There's this giant tower in the centre of it, just absorbing mass amounts of data. People can't log out, and their avatars are being turned into data and transformed. So what's happening to those people? Are they being killed? Are they being added to the data? They'll probably all be saved when the day is won, sort of thing. You know, when they beat him, all the data will probably get returned. But yeah, shit is going down. Go and Owie are all watching it on TV going, what the fuck? What the fuck? Saying, what is going on? Yusika's typing away there trying to figure all that. Kusanagi's like, yeah, this is pretty shitty. What's going on? They analyse Ghost Girl's data, get all that typed through, and it turns out that, yeah, the spire, this tower, is absorbing all this data because it's going to overload the system. Not only overload the system, it's going to fry the entire network. Essentially, it seems like the idea is to basically, this tower is going to just overload everything on the internet, not just the Vrains, but everything on the net, and then it's going to jump on Wi-Fi signals and just burn out everything. It's going to be like, you know, giant mass EMP across the world. It's going to be like reducing, it's going to basically put humanity back in the dark age. And I love Kusanagi's like, it's going to put humanity back before they had computers. Which, I mean, computers are quite a recent thing, so it's not like that's the end of the world. But then it was like, oh no, but you know, all the electronic, you know, traffic lights, you know, planes in the sky, planes would fall from the sky. You know, there's actually quite a lot of shit that would actually go wrong if all the electrics just stopped. If everything electrical on this planet just went off, all at the same time, with no countermeasures, that would be chaos. And that was the plan, essentially, because all this was to delete Ignis, because he's like, yeah, because everything will get deleted, and it'll delete the Ignis as well, even if he's not connected to the Vrains. And like, he's going this far just to delete Ignis. It's mind-blowing. But yeah, then we have the Crowler guy, you know who I mean, the Zyzen's replacement, and he's like, how can I turn this to my advantage? How can I turn this to my favour? With the way Vrains look, I'll never get promoted. How can I do this? He then goes into the Vrains, and he is chatting, he's trying to get Revolver, and he's like, yo, Revolver, come at me, bro. What a chat. I want to chat. Revolver appears, and he's like, yeah, listen, mate, why don't you, I want to join that to Hanoi. He's basically trying to jump ship. He's like, look, mate, let me join you. You know, you need a guy like me. He doesn't, but he doesn't want to be on the losing side. He's looking out totally for himself. He's like, look, mate, you need me to be there. Why don't you? It's like, right, well, I'll tell you what, how about you do my mate, and we'll see what's what. And then along comes that character who installed the virus into Blue Angel, Spectre, turns out his name is. And he appears and he's like, right, I'm going to duel you now. And they have a master duel. And we never actually see, because apparently it's to do with, because of all the stuff happening in the Vrains, there's no gust, there's no wind, which I guess means they can't do speed duels, which I'm all for. I wouldn't mind the climax's duel being settled with a master duel. Unless Spectre's whole strategy revolves and only works in a master duel, because only Spectre only seems to want to master duel people, so whether that means he can only master duel or his strategy can only really go off on master duels, we don't know. But after all this, Yusuke, Go, Aoi, they decide, right, it's time to do it. We have this really great shot where all three of them enter the Vrains at the same time, and they all meet up in the Vrains, and like they all get there because they've estimated that they have about 6 hours to stop this. And Playmaker obviously realizes he has to beat Revolver to stop this, so they all enter, they all meet up, and they're like, Playmaker's like, what are you guys doing here? And Go's like, yeah, well, I'm the hero of the Vrains, you know, shit's going down, I want to protect it, that's why I'm here. Blue Angel, what the fuck are you doing here? I thought you only dueled for yourself. She's like, yeah, but then after a duel, I realised that when I duel for myself, I'm actually dueling for other people because they rely on me, so now what the Blue Angel duels for is Blue Angel duels for everyone, so now I'm here to duel for everyone else. So she's kind of had her revelation, I guess, her character arc from that one duel. So they're now like, right, we're going to team up, we're going to help you out, Playmaker, because it's the right thing to do, we're all going to work together. Playmaker's like, I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit, alright? I'm the one who's gonna win. You guys just fuck off. So they all run off, because they found out Ghost Girl. Playmaker, you know, he shares his information with them, and then they go, like, right, let's get going. Let's go! So they're running, we got that whole conversation. This is what annoyed me, right? Because that whole conversation, everything, got caught by the two reporters, Yamato and that bird. And then I was like, oh, they saw all that. That could be pretty cool, having all this information leak out. And because in the real world, people don't give a shit. It's like just because they don't understand what's going on. And it makes sense, I suppose. A service like, I mean, no, the world wouldn't give a shit if GTA Online went. I mean, there'd be some GTA Online players would be pissed off, but like it wouldn't even make the news if GTA Online servers went down. You know, it wouldn't be like, and it was a passing comment in the news saying, oh yeah, shit's going down in the Vrains. Anyway, let's talk about real news in the real world. They don't realise that this is going to have implications to the real world yet. And this would have been a great way to sort of incite that panic. And I guess they're going for the hand of, you know, oh, they did it and they're never going to get realised for it. I don't know. But turns out the bird caught this conversation, which I thought was going to be great. And it's like, oh no, I didn't record. Oh, that great conversation. And I didn't record any of it. It's like, you've recorded everything else, bird. Every fucking thing else, that one conversation you decided you weren't going to record. Oh my god, I hate these two. I hate these two. They're nothing but an expositional bullshit. I hate them. Anyway, they all go off their separate ways. Go buggers off. We don't see what happens to him. Yusuke buggers off. We don't know what happens to him. However, Blue Angel runs into Spectre, and then he's like, I'm a big fan. And she's like, oh, you're that creepy, weird guy with the shit eyes. And he's like, yeah, how about we, tell you what, look, you gotta get out. You gotta get out. And he actually gives her a chance to get away. I guess he might actually legit be a fan, but he's proper turning up the creep factor right now. And he's just like, you know, so what, I guess you just do for people now? She's like, yeah, I do. And I'm going to get back at you for putting this virus in me, you whitehead cunt. And he's just like, fine, we'll do it in a master duel. And then we have Spectre versus Ghost Girl. And that duel starts. And he's... First turn, he summons one monster, a plant monster, and exceeds a Link 1 monster, which is just a giant tree. And evidently, that's going to be like his ace card. Like, that's going to... All his cards are going to revolve around linking to that monster. And the duel... He summons the giant tree, and the show ends at that. And we're not going to get anything now until Wednesday. So there we go. Not a bad sequence of episodes. I preferred episode 32 to 31, although I did like 31 as well. I did like to see these new cards. Again, I'm interested to see what this new trap card is. We're probably going to see it against Playmaker, more than likely. But yeah, Ghost Girl versus Spectre. The question is what's going to happen now, because Spectre is either going to beat Ghost Girl and then go on to fight Go, or he's going to lose to Ghost Girl. I don't know, because we know Playmaker's going to fight Revolver. Ghost Girl's now fighting Spectre, but who's Go going to duel? I mean, is he just going to duel a jobber? Is Spectre maybe split himself into multiple people? He's going to duel another Spectre? I don't know. We're just going to have to find out. I actually like that there isn't a third member of Hanoi, because it leaves the question, well, who's going to duel who? Because there's more heroes than there are villains, and I'm wondering how that's going to chime out. So, yeah. Overall, guys, I really enjoyed the episode, and I can't wait to keep going until we are definitely coming to the final leg of this arc of this season, definitely. So we just have to see what happens. Anyway, that's all we've got time for today, guys. I want to thank my patrons, all you people that do, all 2 of you, but it's a start. If you want to sponsor the show and get shows like this show and more like this, including other GX stuff I do, follow the link in the description below and do all that subscribing shit. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.